Step 2 is counterintuitive because the mistake most POs make here feels like the right thing to do. Your stakeholder sends you a messy message. You clean it up before pasting it into the AI, tighter, cleaner, more on the point, right? It feels helpful, but it's destructive. AI doesn't know what's important in a request. It infers importance from wording order and emphasis. When you rewrite the message, you are rewriting signal the AI uses to reason. You are not giving it a cleaner input, you are giving it your interpretation. So, three things break when you paraphrase. You lose nouns, you inject your assumptions, and you narrow the AI's interpretation. The questions a senior PO would have asked, they die because the AI can only ask about the relationships it can see, and you remove them when you clean up the message. So, here is the method. Copy, paste, quote. 3 moves. Copy the stakeholder's message exactly. Paste it inside quotation marks and add this line below it. Do not assume anything beyond what is stated. Ask clarifying questions if the request is ambiguous. That's it. 10 seconds. The discipline that makes it work. If you feel the urge to rewrite anything, that's the moment you stop. That urge is signal loss in progress. So let me show you on a real one. We'll spend most of this course on a project I built with my co-worker Vladimir, who runs a camera crew at a TV production company. The app manages their weekly shift schedule, so Vladimir sent me this message about the admin panel. Hey Dan, listen. About that admin panel, I obviously need to be able to add the guys to the system, all 27 of us, well, 30 max because new guys come in. We have a new one starting and old ones leaving, you know how it goes. Each one needs a username and password. They use email at work, they should be able there too. And another thing, sometimes a guy quits or moves to another company, then I need to take him out of the system so he doesn't show up in the schedule anymore. Oh, and the names, full names with surnames, we don't use nicknames. This is official. Can you handle that? So that was the request. That's how he actually talks, tangential and all. And I paste it in quotes, I edit instruction light, here is what comes back. Before I draft a user story, I have some clarifying questions. 1. Should the administrator be able to edit a worker information after adding them, or only add and delete? Number 2. When you say a 30 maximum, is that a hard cap the system enforces or a soft target? Number 3. When a worker is remote, what should happen to any date they've already submitted? For example, shift preferences for the upcoming week. Number 4. Should the system prevent 2 workers from having the same username? So look at these questions, the data on deletion questions, that only exist because you pasted the raw message. If you would paraphrase Vladimir's request and let admin add and delete workers, that question dies. The AI can only ask about relationships it can see. And notice what you have now. 4 questions. Copy them, send them to your stakeholder. They're already in a format he can answer. This is the part for most product owners miss. Before C.R.A.F.T, you walk into refinement meeting with half-written story and your own list of questions. 6 developers watched you discover requirements live. That's why refinements runs long. After raw request capture, the discovery happens before the meeting. The stakeholder answers your questions over Slack in 10 minutes. Your team see a draft that's already been reality checked. That alone cuts your refinement meetings in half. The worse the input, the more this step matters. Clean requests don't need it. Messy ones do. And most of what lands in your inbox is messy. Your task before the next lecture. Find a messy stakeholder message in your inbox, paste it in quotes, add the instruction line, forward the AI's clarifying questions to your stakeholders without rewriting a word. Okay? Great. Next, step 3, ask for a structure. You will have a context, the raw request, and the stakeholders' answers. One prompt turns that into a complete user story. I'll see you there.